Fifth corner, welcome to my city. See the bright light skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline postcard from a city, and we still on the rise, more construction keeping busy. Always bear down on the blue and the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky, WNBA, White Sox and the Cubs up in Wrigley. Got a couple rings like I played for the Blackhawks. Always on the ground when my feet hit the asphalt. Dedication, hard work, and preparation. Never giving up to reach the goals I've been chasing. When it goes down, I'ma be the main attraction. Better stand back when the cameras start to flash. Countdown, buzzer beater, how the game go. Crowd goes wild, cause you know who they came for. Michael Jordan, D-Wade when I'm scoring. Great Walter Payton, John Tays when I'm enforcing. You already know I had to make an anthem. Shot-town in the building, and you know what I stand for. Chicago, it's the city of the wind. Clock runs down, we gon' grab another win. Chicago, known for the skyscrapers, big city, big lights, and we all about a paper. Chicago, ain't another city like it right down Lakeshore. See newcomers all excited. Chicago, I'm in love with my city. I'm a rep you like that. See you with me. Chicago.
Well, what do we have here? What do we have here? I mean, chat, are we seeing the same thing, or is it something verbiage that is going on with the WNBA, the ESPNs and the USA Today? If you looked into the USA Today was saying, how was this, this great, phenomenal showing for Caitlin Clark? It was a great thing, and they put Aaliyah Boston in, with the 23 points, and Caitlin Clark, and then they finagled it. They put the names there, then they put the scores there back to back. You know what I'm saying? How they play trickery with all of that type of editorial. The editors, I told y'all, the editors twist and turn things all the time. But welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serv'n Sports, ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's up, K-Sap? Shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. Shout out to my baby Keisha Court, Cut That Ish Real Talk Sports. And then, of course, Courtside was So Pretty. Court Vision was So Pretty Tony. Y'all, listen, I'm here to represent Simply Ball Dropping on how we view the things that has transpired. Come on in. I just want to take some time out. What's going on, Terry Jackson? I see you, my brother Brian Lewis. I see you, Sister Tierra. I love you. I appreciate you so much, sister. What's going on, Sister Shell? I'm glad you're back. T. Camilla, she wins. What's going on, Omega? I see you in the building. This is what's happening. This is what's up. That's what we own. Listen, y'all. Not only is this a big time thing, not only is this a situation where we get to call a spade a spade. Right now, Angry Fan and his butt brother, KTV, are crashing out on what had happened yesterday. What we saw yesterday was an onslaught of what Caitlin Clark and Paige Beuckers had two different games. What we saw was Paige Beuckers being the person that she is, being the player that she is, being the sweetheart that she is. Paige Beuckers showed up, showed out, efficient, led the team, put the people in the right places, and did not cry not one time to the referees. She was fouled under the basket, chat, during the last second situation. Paige Beuckers just got up, threw the ball to the ref, went to the other side, and balled out and finished the game. Well, Indiana could have won in possibility in those last seconds, but no. Caitlin Clark was crying the whole entire game. It was like, you know, what are we looking at? They saying that this is the greatest player of all time. They saying that this person, this lady, this weak individual, this person that cannot lead her team, this crybaby, this lady cried the whole damn entire event. She didn't like Isaiah James playing the hardcore defense that she was. She didn't like that Odyssey Sims was playing the hardcore defense. She didn't like Paige Beuckers. They all switching up on her. She didn't like that. She didn't go for it. She didn't like it very much. She told Zaza when she fell down, she was like, "You've been flopping the whole time." And then Zaza was like, "I beg to differ. That's called defense." You know, if she can't push off, she has no game. What's going on? What's going on, Brother Dennis? But first off, before we get into it, I want to say happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Listen, family, hold on to your mother. Hold on to your mother. I don't have my mother or my grandmothers. They all have passed on and they're deceased. You know what I'm saying? But hold on to your mom. Hold on to your mother. You know, your mother, you only got one. You only have one. Some people fortunate to have a couple mothers, you know what I mean, in their format. But I'm talking about the one that birthed you in the world. You know, happy Mother's Day. And, you know, hold on to your mom. You know what I mean? No matter what. She brought you here and through the great good grace of God, whatever the circumstances, your mother supposed to have grace and love. If we could give grace and love to anybody else on the world and the planet, your mother's supposed to have grace and love. I'm just saying, dealing with the tools that your mother had and the resources that your mother had in this land. Hey man, all I got to say is kudos and shout out to every last one of my mamas. That's right. That's in the chat and beyond and in this world. I'll deserve the best from us, and we gonna continue to keep growing. So happy Mother's Day once again. Listen, y'all, Caitlin Clark and Paige Beuckers went at it, and it was it was an onslaught of greatness, accuracy, and of course pulling out and pulling players together. Paige Beuckers was able to orchestrate really, really well. And I'm just saying, y'all, man, listen, we gonna cut the ish. Real talk. We gonna cut the thing. Shout out to my baby Keisha. We gonna cut it out because we saw, you know, Dallas actually navigate through a crowd, an Indiana Fever crowd that was crazy work. Yeah. You know what I mean? Lisa Miro looking hella good. I know, baby. I know. I got it on. I got it on silent while I'm looking. You know, but Jessica Shepard, 13 points, 5 for 8 from the field, 3 for 5 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. This Jessica Shepard, y'all, who left the Minnesota Lynx. Her and Alana Smith left together. Jessica Shepard had also 2 steals in this game. She had 2 turnovers, But Jessica Shepard showed up and showed out. I really, really like Jessica Shepard. She a feasible big. She looked so good yesterday. What's up, Michael White? Y'all hit the like button for me also, y'all. If y'all can, hit the like button. If you don't forget. Enrique Gumawale. So let me just call a thing a thing. There's a lot of people who talk about the Enrique Gumawale situation. Enrique is just fine. And I had a big argument. I think T. Camilla can remember this about they say, oh, bro, Claude, there you go. Another player. This was last year or the year before last, T. Camilla, when I think it was when we was on KSAP's panel at the time. And I was arguing and saying that yeah, because Enrique Gumawale had was second in scoring that year. And Enrique Gumawale, you know, was actually playing really, really good, had a good 2023 season. And I was just going over what happened in 2024. You got what I'm saying? So the thing is that let me see. Enrique Gumawale had the most stats on Dallas, steals, and I think wait about what's going on?
Somebody was at the door.
For me?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're in the middle.
Yeah. You take care. So yeah, man, somebody at the door for me. I don't know. Yeah. I got a visitor, y'all. Got a visitor. Hey, Tyrone. What's up, man? What's going on?
I was stopping in. I was in the neighborhood.
How you doing, man? I'm on the chat. Just say hey to the chat.
What's up, chat?
This is one of my youngins right
Chat.
here, y'all, that are raised up in the neighborhood.
What am I looking at?
This right here.
What up, chat?
Yeah. This is one of my young good human being, man. Good human being. I love you, man.
Well, you do, man. I gotta hit the road. I was just stopping in and say what's up. I don't know, seeing y'all.
Okay, I love you.
Love you too, man.
You looking good. I'm proud of you.
I gotta stop in and say what's up to Pops, man.
You already know. You already know.
Hey, chat, man. Make sure y'all sub and hit that like button, man.
So,
I'm gonna come after you.
Y'all already know. The streets is talking, baby. Listen, y'all. I love the youth. Love you, man. Listen, I invest in the youth. I love the youth. I love everything that's happening. Y'all, I'm just real to it. You know, a lot of people come to YouTube and ain't really, you know what I mean? That's just one of my niggas stopping by. You know what I mean? To come see me. Some people just, you know what I mean? Some people just ain't real like that or doesn't affect the people like that. Hey, Claude, close that door, Claude. Junior. Yeah, close that door. Yeah, so some people just ain't don't affect the youth like that. But I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. I'm just one of them OGs that believe in our people. Straight up. So back to what I'm saying to this debacle. Enrique Gumawale, I always believed in her. I love her. She's a knockdown shooter. She's an all-star. She has not fell off. A lot of people, you know, because she got hurt and got married, a lot of people throw a lot of personal jabs and things that's like that. You got what I'm saying? A lot of people throw that into, you know, Enrique Gumawale's, oh, she's a ball hog. She gonna shoot him out of the game. And oh no, that ain't gonna work with Paige. Enrique gotta have a team. They gonna trade Enrique Gumawale. Dallas said, shut the hell up. Evidently, y'all the ones that don't know who Enrique Gumawale is. Enrique showing that she is the solid piece of this offense that makes this offense run, that can hit a shot on any type of adversity. Arike Gumawali is a nasty worker. You know what I'm saying? She nasty with it. I mean, bust your head. Wherever she go, 9 times out of 10, she gonna bust your head. And then, of course, I like the way that Arike was dependable. She didn't shoot him out the game. She didn't do none of those type of things. I'm just saying that actually Arike Gumawale had a good show up and show out game yesterday. Had 22 points. She was 8 for 15, efficient. 3 for 7 from the 3-point line, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 5 assists. I mean, what else do you want from the veteran? What else do you want? You know what I'm saying? Alana Smith, 6 points, 2 for 6 from the field. Alana Smith just seemed like she was trying to figure it out, y'all. I don't know what y'all was seeing. I think Alana Smith, that mask being on her head, she kind of looked like she didn't really understand how things was actually supposed to be running, if I could say that. She had some turnovers. Of course, she had 2 turnovers, not a lot, but she kind of looked like she was trying to find a way. But, of course, she, you know, the stat sheet going to tell you across the board, she was just there. She was 0 for 1 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. You know what I mean? 2 turnovers. Alana Smith, you know what I mean? Me personally, I thought that Alana Smith actually, you know what I mean, you know, don't even actually know what's going on. You big, hey, y'all get the you know, the clown out of here, Brother William. Your mama, you know, I would say it's Mother's Day, but your mama should have left you on the carpet, man. I'm just saying, your mother, you know, I can't be a racist. I cannot be a racist. I come from a people that was purged and pillaged for 400 years. We own nothing and all of that stuff. So, man, go away. Go away. This is not that type of show. We gonna talk real talk. We gonna talk real talk. So me being that, I'm not that. Y'all already know. I'm talking about Paige Beuckers and how great she was. How am I racist? How? Because Caitlin Clark had a bad game. Caitlin Clark had a seriously bad game. You know what I mean? Yeah, she scored 20 points, but I mean, it wasn't a good showing. They over there on Angry Fans in KTV, they over there talking about how the Stephanie White gonna, you know, ruin her career, and Christy Sides, it was her 2 years ago. I mean, they find all the excuses, you know, about Caitlin Clark, but it's never Caitlin Clark. You understand? I'm just here to keep it real with y'all. I'm keeping the main thing, and I'm gonna stay focused because I ain't finna let nobody in the chat come in the chat talk about that, yeah, that type of thing. But Odyssey Sims, listen, Odyssey Sims had 20 points, 8 for 11, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line, 2 for 3 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. I mean, listen, Odyssey Sims look good. Her being on a training camp contract, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't know what Odyssey Sims has done. Sometimes it's a political thing. Remember when I was telling y'all about how sometimes it's a political thing and they play games and, you know what I mean, with who they're going to get, because we seen it over here on the Chicago Sky. We saw how political politics got Angel Reese eventually gone from Chicago, because it's a political thing that they're playing popularity against the inside combat of, you know what I mean, organization. So, you know, A lot of people get a bad, you know what I mean? They get a bad stench on them. And I don't know what for. She was released and she, you know what I mean, wasn't re-signed with the Sparks. She went over there, you know what I mean, got on a 7-day with the Indiana Fever last year. Then they did it, renewed it again, and then of course they signed her for the rest of the year. So I'm just saying it really need to stop with Odyssey Sims. She's solid. She can run the offense. She actually got a high IQ for the offense. Y'all saw that she's still hungry. She's still hungry. And guess what, y'all? The intensity of the defense that she was playing on Caitlin Clark yesterday, that was bothering Caitlin Clark. I mean, that was really agitating. She knows how to play defense. Caitlin Clark was injured last year, right? So she didn't practice with Caitlin Clark because Caitlin Clark, after 13 games, was injured indefinitely for the rest of the season. So I don't want to hear people talking about, oh yeah, Odyssey Sims know what Caitlin Clark was doing and that's how she did whatever. You know what I'm saying? No. She didn't play with Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark was injured. Am I right? She was injured. And then they was acting like she was injured for this game. If you injure Caitlin, you're injured. Okay? Sit out. They had this, she said she had to tweak her back. She got the back brace thing on. Whenever it doesn't go right for Caitlin Clark, don't y'all see that it's some type of injury thing going on or something happening? I mean, I don't get it. You know what I mean? She went back to the thing and they put the back brace on her, twisted it, turned it. I mean, God, dog. What's up, Michael White? I see you up in here, Judah. Judah Tribe. That's right. I see you up in here. Listen, peace to the gods. I appreciate you. Listen, I'm telling y'all that if Caitlin Clark is hurt, it's okay if she hurt. What's going on, Mo3? We all understand it, and we don't charge people that's hurt. We just don't do that. We don't make fun of people that's hurt, not on this channel, nor in the network. But what you saw, what the boss came on yesterday, boss told you exactly how it is. She's a one pony show. She plays well downhill, no doubt. She can run the ball fast, play ball downhill. She had a couple of passes that you saw. She also had a couple open layups that she left with the actual opponent and scored. So it wasn't all bad for Caitlin, but don't act like Caitlin Clark was efficient. She was not efficient, and they over there crashing out, talking about it's Christy Sass, talking about they brought Raven Johnson to take her job, talking about this and that. I mean, and the other, except for keeping the main thing was that she just did not have a super efficient night. She did not have an efficient scoring slot going on. She did not make the offense jail the whole game. I mean, me and Keisha called the game. The whole game, she did not make that happen. Hey, big girl, what's going on? I see you in the building. So, you want to talk about efficiency. You want to talk about high IQ. Go over there with Caitlin with that. Don't come over here and, messing with me, talking about, I don't know what the low IQ. I mean, what do you mean by that? I got to have something. I mean, I know I got a 3rd grade education, but it's okay. You ain't got to tell everybody. You ain't got to come up in the chat and talk about what I ain't got. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. I worked with the tools that I was given. I'm a hood boy that had nothing. And now I ain't doing so bad for my little black boy from, the west side of Chicago. I ain't do too bad. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? So I would say in its efficiency and what we were looking at, Paige Beuckers with 20 points, 8 for 10, 1 for 3, 3 for 6, 3 rebounds, chat, 4 assists, 1 steal, chat, was looking so good. She was looking good. She picked her spots. She didn't overshoot the ball. She didn't. Listen, man. Paige had one turnover and orchestrated the game while she was in there. One turnover. Meanwhile, if we go over here, Caitlin Clark had 5 turnovers, and that was probably by, I think that was by the third quarter. If I'm incorrect, you know what I mean? If I'm incorrect, y'all let me know. But I think by the third quarter, Caitlin Clark already had 5 turnovers. Like, you know, if we want to talk about what it is, you know what it is. Yeah, look, Olivia Miles is hurt. Olivia Miles ain't no new CC. Olivia Miles is the excuse me, I'm sorry. Olivia Magic Miles. I told y'all what y'all was gonna expect. And you can't line Caitlin Clark up with Olivia Miles in no type of way. Did y'all see how Olivia Miles was playing? I thank you for that, TCL. I thank you for bringing that up. If y'all compare a pass first type of guard like Olivia Miles, and Caitlin Clark's supposed to be this pass first, shoot when she got a type of guard that brings it down. Olivia Magic Miles orchestrated a hell of a game yesterday. My baby goat just, you know what I mean? My baby goat by the chin. My baby goat saved the day. Y'all go check out that video I made about the baby goat. I mean, baby goat wasn't having a good, and I can sit here and say that the baby goat didn't have an efficient game. I could say that Angel Reese did not have an efficient game. She hit those shots though when she needed to. She hit the shots when she needed to, and she was present. Her teammates coached her through it and helped her through. You know what I mean? They helped Angel through that. And Angel's so happy. It's okay. I'm not just trying to dog Caitlin Clark because she has such an efficient game. I'm saying that Caitlin Clark cost the game yesterday with the efficiency and the crying and her not getting her head in the game, and she looking really bad. Angel not crying. Angel was mad at herself when she missed a couple of layups. Angel was mad at herself on certain plays that she did wrong. Angel was hard on herself. Caitlin was mad at everybody else. She went over there to Stephanie White was complaining at the end of the, you know what I mean, when she got scored on by the buzzer, and she went over there and went to go, you know what I mean, went to go cry to when Zaza hit that corner last buzzer, you know what I mean, last second shot. I think it was in the third quarter. She went over there to cry to Stephanie White about what was going on. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all ain't peeping all of this. Angel ain't crying about nothing. If she make a mistake, Angel gonna make a mistake and keep moving. Angel gonna, listen, let me tell y'all something about Angel Reese. Angel Reese, if she makes a mistake on the court, if she missed layups or do something that costs the team in any way, she takes it to heart. And she wants to correct those, and she wants to be better. She even called herself out at the end of the interview. She called herself out. And I was like, Angel, you a little bit too hard on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You too hard on yourself. You know, Angel, you know what I mean? She's with a team with girls that's around her that's going to cultivate her, that's going to congratulate her. I'm so glad that Angel is in that type of environment, you know, with girls that's not jealous of her. You know what I mean? And rightfully so, Caitlin Clark had that type of thing going on with her, with some of the whole heads that was in here. Angel just, you know, Angel just is so, she's so loved over there, y'all. For real, I ain't gonna even lie. She got teammates that love, well, we thought that, you know, Ariel Atkins, the crown is heavy speech when Ariel Atkins and her was on the table. I thought that they was, and then her and Rachel Bannum was crying at the table. I don't know if that was fake. Bam Bam just started crying because, not so hard on Bam Bam because Bam Bam is just, one of them dizzy cousins. Bam Bam one of them dizzy cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, shut the hell up. Damn, do you see what's going on? Oh no, I think everything is rosy and 70. Hey, I'm telling you, one of your dizzy cousins that you be like, wake up, the bus is slow. Wake up, the bus is very slow. Pull up, let's go. Do you get it? I think, I really do believe Rachel Bannum is one of them cousins. And then, of course, she one of them cousins like, Rachel, do you see what the hell is happening? Do you actually see what's going on? This girl here, you know what I'm saying? So overall, her and Camilla, I wish that shit could have worked out, man. Because y'all saw Camilla Cardoso have a good game, and y'all saw Angel Reese have a good game. They both won last night. When I say good game, meaning that they both came out with the dub. Camilla looks, oh man, we're going to go into that on another show. But Camilla Cardoso looks so good. She looked so good yesterday. And I'm proud. I'm proud of Camilla. She was aggressive. She was attentive to detail. She called passes. She called passes where I didn't think she was going to catch passes. And she put that ball high in the air and she laid that ball up. So Camilla could also shout out to my baby Camilla. The skyscrapers yesterday, both of them got dubs. You know what I mean? Like Angel say, she a skyscraper forever. Camilla is always her twin forever. Camilla Cardoso shout out and Skylar looked good. But anyway, back to the lecture at hand. I think that Odyssey Sims got a bum deal. Alicia Clark came in, was agitating people. She only played 4 minutes, but I mean, Alicia Clark, I believe she had got injured too because they ran through her. She had 3 points. She was 1 for 1 from the field, 1 from the 3-point line, and 1 rebound. They got on about the game because I think she got injured, and Caitlin was pushing her. I mean, god damn, yeah. It started to get physical. Maddie Siegrist had 7 points. She was 3 for 7 from the field, 1 for 3 from the 3-point line, 3 rebounds, 1 steal. And then, of course, everybody else, added, Lee LaRue hit a 3, and then AZ hit a 3 coming around a screen. But I want to talk about Isaiah James. Chat. Isaiah James looked phenomenal yesterday. Zaza looked good yesterday. I mean, listen, Isaiah James played some of the best defense on CC. She agitated her and didn't have to play a 94-50. Soon as Caitlin came across that threshold, Zaza was on her. I mean, on her, chat. Made her, forced her, push her off. She was like, listen, I'm right here. I'm going to be right here. Caitlin got mad, pushed Zaza down, got the call. You know what I mean? You can't do that, Caitlin. You know what I mean? This is not the old stuff that you said you could do anything on the court that you effing want. Do y'all remember that? Do you remember when she said, I could do anything that I want? No, not with Isaiah James. Isaiah James, Isaiah James, basically did the big thing. Isaiah James did the big thing. Hey, Black, we ain't gonna do that, Black. Black, we not gonna do that, baby boy. Hey, welcome in the chat. We ain't gonna do that, Black, because Last time I saw Minnesota don't have Nafisha Collier. Last time I saw Jessica Shepard and Alana Smith gone from this defense. Last time I saw Tanisha Heidemann is also gone from that offense. So we not gonna do that. Don't do that. We not finna do that. That's not. We ain't even. I'm not gonna even do that. I understand you doing a little hate watch. That's cool, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna give them girls their glory. I'm gonna give them girls their grace. I'm gonna give all. Listen, I'm gonna give all of them praise. I'm gonna give them all praise. You know what I mean? Because I like women's basketball and basketball in general, universally. So I'm gonna give them. I'm not gonna knock the tier teams because arguably don't where they got Minnesota at as a bottom tier team. Ain't that what ESPN got Minnesota? So let's not do that. Don't let's not do that, Black. We ain't doing that. Come on, man. I'm here. I'm here for that. I'm here for all the smoke. This is where I'm at. I talk facts over feelings. My feelings don't get engaged with what actually happened. Like Zaya James yesterday, Zaza was putting, you say, you know what I mean? No, man, stop. No, they didn't have their team. No, man, stop. You know, I love you, Black. You already know. We talk about, no, but Black, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? Listen, we ain't gonna play. We gonna talk about Caitlin Clark, Paige Beuckers game yesterday versus each other. Y'all got to know that Paige Beuckers is probably more efficient than most guards, right? And they don't want to give this girl her kudos. They don't want to give, they refuse to give Paige Beuckers the wheel. They refuse to do it. But we know who is the better guard. We know that Paige Beuckers is absolutely the better guard. Efficiency, leading the team, cheering them on, not arguing with the refs. She'll be like, Paige have those moments where she be like, come on, call it the way, call it what, you know what I'm saying? No, Paige at the end, do y'all remember though, the play that it was towards the end, the last seconds of the game, where they both knocked Paige on the ground? First of all, I will say this. Has Allen got up off the floor and the referees did not call a traveling. Did y'all see that? Has Allen got up off the floor. She dived for the ball and she stood up with the ball and the referees did not call a travel. Let's talk about it, chat. They was really trying to get Indiana as best as much as they can. They was really trying to get Indiana to win this first game. They was doing what they could to have Indiana win. And the referees was like, hey, look, I got a call from the boss. You know what I mean? The referees was trying to get it, you know what I mean? Give them an opportunity to score and do whatever they say. I don't know. No, he good, Brother Will. He's just pushing back. He was just challenging me. And I was just saying, what it is. It's just facts. You know what I mean? Nafisha Collier is not there on Minnesota. And then, of course, Heidemann is gone. Jessica Shepard is gone. Alana Smith is gone, the defensive player of the year. Just come on, man. We you know what I mean? I don't like to do that though. I don't like to put players against each other. I'm one of those ones. I'm here to put Caitlin Clark in Paige Beuckers game against each other. I don't want to knock one player and put the other one down. I'm talking about what we saw yesterday. That's what I'm saying, Brother Will. What we saw yesterday, we saw Caitlin Clark 38.9 from the field, and what we saw was Paige Beuckers 80% from the field. That's what we saw. We saw them battle it out. It was a high-scoring game, and we also saw that Caitlin Clark was crying most of the night. Caitlin Clark was crying most of the night. And I'm just saying, because she didn't like, I don't know what's with this kid. Chat, I don't know what's up with this kid, with this young lady. I don't know what's up with her. She don't think that people supposed to play offense on her. She don't think, Caitlin Clark don't think that people supposed to play. Come on, Caitlin, get up off of that. And then Odyssey Sims was cooking her ass. What's up? What's going on, John? Hey, John Shaft in the building. Odyssey Sims was cooking her ass, like cooking. Odyssey Sims was all over the place, chat. Like, it was like, I ain't know what was going on. I was like, oh, they got Odyssey Sims. They got Odyssey Sims as a training camp. Please. Yeah, I mean defense. Odyssey Sims was cooking up on offense. Did you see Odyssey Sims yesterday, big girl? Did you know she had 20 points? She was 8 for 11. Who you thought was sticking her? Did you see when Odyssey Sims drove to the hole on Caitlin? Then she hit a side shot on Caitlin. Odyssey Sims was cooking her. You know what I mean? Yeah, she wanted to steal a free agency, brother. I believe that she wanted to steal in free agency. But y'all, listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Odyssey Sims was giving that girl the business. She was flustered from the beginning. Listen, when the ball hit the air, Odyssey Sims was flustered. Flustering Caitlin Clark. When the ball hit the air, Caitlin whatever, no. Odyssey Sims like, bring it. This finna be your training camp right here then. Since I'm on a training camp contract, this gonna be training camp for you. And that, listen, that Riley old veteran who people was moving around, and I don't see why they was moving Odyssey Sims around. Like I said, it gotta be a political thing with Odyssey Sims, because I don't get it where Odyssey Sims, was a training camp prospect. I don't, you know what I mean? She's a veteran. She could, listen, she's been on multiple teams. She knows different types of offense. She done played in a lot of the different offenses in the WNBA. Odyssey Sims is real. Listen, she real cord, meaning that she can play the point guard position. She also can. Y'all saw how she was running the offense, though. Y'all saw her defense, but did y'all see how she was running the offense also? Like she actually belonged on Dallas. Like she did last year on the Fever. She actually looked like she belonged on the Indiana Fever, y'all. And Indiana did not get that girl. Indiana didn't get the girl. It's like I don't get why Odyssey Sims is not just a clear catch. You can tell me, I don't know what you say, baby. It says what I witnessed was Odyssey Sims and AU in the offseason. I knew she was going to wild out. She was MVP last year. AU. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching League Pass. Okay. Yeah. y'all tell I'm looking at it. I'm looking, y'all, while I'm watching. But listen, y'all. Caitlin Clark is not a horrible player. I want to say that. She is not a horrible player. She's just not the player that they hype her up to be. Caitlin Clark is not a horrible player, once again. But she's not the player that this girl, Paige Beuckers, is. Paige Beuckers is the truth when it comes to, I mean, everything, all of the accolades that they're giving Caitlin, it behooves me. It just, I'm serious, chat. Y'all let me know if I'm just on here tripping. It behooves me how they don't have, listen, Paige Beuckers, what they got Caitlin Clark. I don't understand it. I don't get it. What in the LL Cool J could they be watching? You know what I mean? And then you got angry fans over there talking about, oh, Indiana, making, the coach Stephanie White making her look bad. And Coach Stephanie White ain't got nothing to do with Odyssey Sims, Isaiah James, and Paige Beuckers playing defense on this girl, and she giving up the ball, turning over the ball 5 times. I already knew that this first game she was gonna have 5 turnovers. I said at the minimum, she gonna have 5 turnovers. In the first game that she played, the very first game, chat, at the minimum, she had 5 turnovers. That's what I said. And she had 5 turnovers by the third quarter. I think they got in her ear. It was like, look, don't be turning the ball over, Caitlin. Straight up. You got 5 turnovers, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? They put the safety net on her. Stephanie White, like, man, listen, we can't turn the ball over. I mean, and then if I would say this about Stephanie White, if she really wanted to win, she should have put Raven in. Bars. Stephanie White, if you really wanted to win, you should have put Raven in. Bars. Because if you really wanted to win, you knew Caitlin Clark was getting cooked already. I'm just saying, Stephanie White, you already know. I know you got pressure over there. I know you got pressure over there about my baby. You know what I'm saying? I know you got pressure over there, but Raven Johnson, hey man, chat, am I wrong? Am I wrong for saying it looked like that they are in fear? The Clarkies, they in fear? They are in fear of what the inevitable will be? Am I wrong? I'm just asking y'all. Am I wrong of what actually need to happen in that game at the end of the game? I'm just saying. I mean, I call it like I see it. You know what I mean? I call it like I see it. Say, bro, Claude, you better tread lightly, saying and in public, you gonna need protection. Hey, tell them bring it. Because, hey, the God of, hey, listen, I'm going to tell you what God love. I'm going to tell you what God love. Facts over feelings, y'all. Am I wrong that Raven Johnson was supposed to be in the end of this game? She was trying, listen. She was trying to win this game. And she just saw yesterday to pull it out at the end, like how Angel pulled out. Angel saved the game with a masterful play on defense. Angel can translate her defense. Angel can do, listen, man. Angel can translate defense, rebounds, the things that make teams win. Defense, rebounds. Caitlin, they can't Caitlin ain't got no defense. And it seemed like this girl ain't got no better. And I want her to get better, y'all. What up, man? I want Caitlin to get better. I do. Van, seriously, man, I'm irritated. I want the girl to get better. She a one pony. Listen, she a one horse pony show. One horse. Can Caitlin shoot? Yeah, she can shoot. But her efficiency is not there. Can Caitlin pass the ball? Yeah, she can pass the ball efficiently downhill. It seemed like this baby Gamecock, yeah, I said it. This baby girl came over to Indiana, and I believe the fans are shaking in their boots. If you go over there to them Clarky channels, they shaking in their boots. You say, CC, hey, my pretty big girl, I love you. Happy Mother's Day too, baby. CC has to want to be better, but in her head, she's the greatest and don't need any improvement. I think so. I mean, y'all tell me, chat. Y'all tell me. Because she said right away that she was leading this team. I beg to differ. I beg to differ and say maybe when CC gets her butt kicked on defense, if she makes the Olympic team in 2028, she will finally do something to fix it. I don't know, Shell. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to do to fix people that don't. I believe that a defensive player has a high motor. You got to have a high motor. Most offensive players have a laziness of not wanting to play defense because they think that them playing defense gonna throw off their shot or their aggression on the other side. A lot of the shooters that I play ball with, a lot of the shooters that I have in my family, a lot of the players that I've been around all my life, they be taking off on the offensive side. See, I play offense and defense. I was very handsy also. I be hitting that hand. I be hitting that. Yeah, I be hitting that hand. I be hitting, so get them agitated. That's the type of player I was. Hitting that hand. I was hitting them hands. Getting them agitated. You know what I'm saying? Yes, playing defense is a choice. You know what I mean? Playing defense is a choice. It's a 6'4". What's up with 6'4"? Welcome, baby. I appreciate you. Hit the like button. It said, isn't CC and Raven the same? CC and score, but no defense, and Raven can guard but can't score. I beg to differ on that. But I will tell you this. Let's keep your narrative there, 6'4". 6'4", let's keep your narrative right there. A great coach said defense win games and rebounds win championships. Never said nothing about offense. Yes, everybody got to score, but defense wins games. And offense and rebounds win championships. Pat Riley, the great Pat Riley. So I'm just saying, if Raven Johnson, my point was 6'4". My point was, if Raven Johnson was at the end, was played at the end, of the game, she would have. I think that they had a possibility to win. What's up, Mr. Dixon? Yeah, she has no accountability. And when you enable a player, it's kind of hard. I mean, the Caitlin Clark fans and lovers, I mean, I can't make this up, Chad. I can't make this up, man. But far as the fever was concerned yesterday, it wasn't like she didn't have help. She had help. Sophie Cuddyam only scored 3 points. Maisha Hans-Allen, you know, she had 6 points, but I mean, they got to get up off of Maisha Hans-Allen bringing that ball up. Aaliyah Boston had 23 points. She was not my baby Gamecock. Even though she be hanging with the ops, y'all, we ain't gonna get over that yet. She be hanging with the ops with hating ass Candace Parker that's from this city. I'm just saying. Anyway, Aaliyah Boston, 23 points, 9 for 14, 1 for 2 from the field, 4 for 5 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block. Aaliyah Boston had a perfect game yesterday. A perfect game. And they don't listen. Aaliyah Boston could score 30 if she want to, if she had the right point guard. Aaliyah Boston can score 30. I'm convinced. Kelsey Mitchell had 30. Kelsey Mitchell, 11 for 22. Efficient. Efficient, chat. That's the difference. Caitlin Clark ain't up to par with her running buddies. They always put the 3 together. No, I beg to differ. It's 2. It's Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston. Y'all can get mad. I know the Caitlin Clark hate watching. I know y'all back in the back. Listen, it's 2. It's 2. Y'all can get mad because Kelsey Mitchell is hurt. Kelsey Mitchell is hurt. She is the leader of this team. Aaliyah Boston is the big that's leading, that's growing up to be a good veteran. Aaliyah Boston is the glue that keeps this team together, not Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark do not keep this team together. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not hating on Caitlin. Once again, I'm not hating on Caitlin. I'm not. I like Caitlin Clark. And y'all know on my channel, I talk about Caitlin Clark just as well as I do Angel. You know what I mean? This is an Angel Reese channel, but I'm just saying, this is an Angel Reese channel, no doubt, okay? But y'all know I call it like I see it. I don't be biased on the baby goat. And some people be getting mad at me because I don't hold biasness to, you know, with the baby goat. But no, I'm going to call it like I see it because I want y'all to know my integrity is intact. I want y'all to come over here and listen to me talk real basketball and tell y'all the truth and not be, you know what I'm saying, not be one-sided. You know what I mean? I'm on Glaze. Listen, I'm on Glaze. Let me put this on the main screen. I'm on Glaze, Angel Reese, Asia Wilson, and my players that I got love for, my Raven Johnsons of the game. I'm gonna glaze them. There ain't nothing wrong with that, me liking my players. I'm gonna do that. My Fly J Johnsons, my Zaya Cooks. I'm gonna do that. I mean, that's just all a part of it. My, you know what I mean? My Nafisha Collier, my Kayla McBuckets. You know what I mean? They be clowning me because I call Kayla McBride Kayla McBuckets. I mean, I got special players that I like, and I love the game of basketball. That's why I told y'all, man, look, I'm here to talk about basketball, facts over feelings. No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna call it the way I see it. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna try to stay right there in the middle. But rest assured that I started my podcast venture because of Angel Gat doggone Reese. And I'm glad that I was on the right side of history. So none of you or nobody can ever come over on my show calling me the damn ops. I beg to differ. You know, I get that, I nip that dead in the bud. I nip that dead in the bud. Don't come over here talking about because my baby then went to another team now because, you know what I mean, the Dream ain't my #1 team. I'm the goddamn ops. I live in Chicago. What the hell wrong with you? Is you all right? Is you not going to love your mama, your daddy? and you gonna love your auntie more than your mama did. I'm just saying, I don't know. I didn't come up in that type of world. I came up in the type of world you love the people you love, who cultivate you, who brought you in the game. Angel Reese brought me in the game. I'm not gonna never ever leave Angel Reese side. That's my player forever. That's my baby goat. I'm gonna be here for Angel Reese. I'm gonna drop my videos. I'm gonna drop my shows. You know what I mean? My lives on Angel Reese because she put me in the game. Angel Reese put me in the game, and this is why I'm here because I was upset. I was mad. I was agitated. I was hurt that she was getting dogged. I was hurt that she was getting dogged. I was upset. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm on YouTube. You dig what I'm saying? I know fly on right now. I know. So the thing is, man, listen, I got my certain players. I love basketball. Y'all got to rock with me, though. Rock with me. Hey, man, y'all going to have fun over here. Listen, let's keep the main thing the main thing. I know listen, y'all, one of my good people, my good subscribers, said, oh, man, I don't be going over Bro Clown because he cuss too much. I be working on the cussing, y'all. I ain't cussing at all today. I be working. I'm trying to get better. So don't charge me, you know what I mean, for me being a little edgy. I'm very edgy because I'm passionate in my game. I'm passionate. Just like my sister. Hey, sister, how you doing? How you doing? Joe's Winters. It says Angel Reese and Paige Beuckers play the game with passion and heart. Clark thinks the game owes her something. Yes. Yes. Say Lexi on fire. Hey, Lexi better do something because she look like trash last game. I'm just being honest with you. She better do something. Hey, ADP. Hey, ADP. So, you know, y'all look. They say Lexi Brown killing them. Yes, sir. But I just love it. I mean, I love basketball. Look at how Lexi Brown over there. She had a bad game the first game, throwing the ball away and looking like she was out of sync. And look at her today. You know what I'm saying? Look at her today. 5 threes. Yeah, man. Lexi Brown heard everybody. Hey, Lexi Brown be listening to our stuff on the Players Club. She be coming over there. You know what I mean? Listen, man, listen. Listen, y'all got to understand that these people that's in professional basketball, they tune in every once in a while. They come into our shows and they see what we're doing. That's why I try to make sure that I stay in the middle, y'all. I really do. I try to stay more in the middle so that I can really give y'all the honest opinion, what I think, how I see the game, and how it turned out. But yesterday, y'all, we already know that Paige Beuckers outplayed Caitlin Clark by far. By far. You know, by far. Raven Johnson played 12 minutes. She had 4 points, 1 for 1 from the field, which y'all know, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Stole the ball right away when she got in. Michaela Timpson, that's another one. Michaela Timpson, I'm glad that Michaela Timpson is getting the burn that she's getting. I'm so glad that she breaking out. Michaela Timpson deserved every single thing that she's worked for. She's getting better and better and better. You see Michaela working, not just on defense. She rebounding the ball. She's scoring. She's running. She's a big that can run. She ran with Tanaya Latson, right? She ran with Tanaya Latson. She making herself known and graduating, y'all. She graduate. Other than that, Demetrius Donis, the Fever, the Fever Clan, they killing Demiris Dantas. They was like, oh, the lady, she can't move her feet. She ain't no good, no use. You know what I mean? Demiris Dantas, I think that she have a better year going on because she can shoot that ball, Chad. She a big that can pull another big out and shoot the ball. So that was my coverage, y'all, on, you know what I mean, Caitlin Clark, awful game. Awful game. You know what I mean? What we saw was 38%, 38.9% versus 80%. I'm not going to get off of it. I'm going to bring it to light. I'm going to talk about it. And guess what, y'all? Listen, I am here to tell the truth. And the truth has set me free. And what all I said today was not down in a player. This was actually telling y'all exactly what went on and what we saw happen on the court. No doubt that Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell, they better pray. Hey, they better pray to their lucky stars. I'm gonna use Kathy Engelberg. They better pray to their lucky stars that Leah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell is on this team. They better pray to their lucky stars. More after these messages, y'all. I'll be right back.
Soldier that the streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to talk about.
Hey everybody, my name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand, Bread House Butters. Sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America, because of course we make ours and crafted handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're gonna ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com and put your order in now. Thank you. And I appreciate everyone who supports. Okay, chat. I just will say this, and I'm going to be real with it. Chat, Caitlin Clark has to get better on her game. Caitlin Clark has to get better on the way that she sees the game. Caitlin Clark has to get better on her temperament. Caitlin Clark has to get better in being able to use her IQ, because she does have a high IQ in her offense. But to kick in the IQ that she has to kick that in and make sure that her team navigates around her, being able to be on spot and on point with her. Caitlin Clark has to make sure that her team is going in an upward trajectory every time that she's on the floor. Caitlin Clark has to be able to go and play defense on an individual, and play. She don't have to always, I don't believe that a player have to always be a seatbelt person, but Caitlin Clark has to be able to deter, players to be able to get in those sections, Pick the way you play defense, Caitlin, but you got to play defense, and you can't just be off on defense. You got to play defense, Caitlin. You have to be able to be here, Caitlin. Listen, Caitlin, you got to be able to be there for your team when they need you in them last seconds. You cannot be a cone. You cannot just stand there and watch people go and score the ball. You cannot just see people just die for the ball. Caitlin, you got to die for the ball. You have to go and run out of bounds to try to save the ball. You are the one that has to make those defensive plays also. That not just your team. You just sitting back with your arms folded, making sure, you know what I mean, as if your team, the rest of the team that's around you, have to go after those balls and do those hustle plays. You have to be a part of those. You have to hit the floor. You have to do those type of things, Caitlin. Don't blame it on everybody else. I'm tired of these people, these Caitlin Clark clanners. Let me get on the main screen. I'm tired of these Caitlin Clark clanners. They up there talking about, oh, well, Caitlin, she's this and she's that. She's a one pony, you know what I mean? One pony show. You know what I mean? She got one pony in the barn, far as I'm concerned. And that ain't even, you know what I mean? That ain't even top elite. But for these people and all of the USA Todays and all of the ESPNs and the Candace Parkers of the world, putting her on the top tier, putting her on the top tier of where it's supposed to be, putting her where she, you know what I mean? Talking about she's one of the greatest of all time. You know, these Caitlin Clark fans, no, sir. How can she be? How? No, ma'am. How can Caitlin Clark be that? No way. There's no way that can happen. So I just wanted to give y'all the truth about the matter and how, you know what I mean, I see that Caitlin Clark must improve. She just got to improve. She just has to improve. And I'm saying all of what I said because guess what? It's facts over. Y'all could take that and leave it alone. Caitlin Clark has to get better. And I do think that she will get better. But I think she has to improve her game. Paige Beuckers, is efficient. She's knowledgeable. She makes her team rally around her. What we saw was great movement, motion, decisions by Paige Beuckers. I'm just saying, what an awesome player that Dallas got, you know, in the first round. AZ Fudd, not so much. I'm just saying we just got to see AZ. You know, she coming off the bench right now. I don't know. That's questionable too. But we got to, you know what I mean? We got to see what's happening. Yeah, Van, Van say she won't. I don't know. I mean, I hope she do. I mean, just for the benefit of the game, Van. You know what I'm saying? Just the benefit of the game. So y'all chat, if y'all would like to give a super sticker or a super chat to the show, I greatly appreciate that. I thank y'all. You know what I mean? And I came up in here and y'all came in here to rock with me. It was over 120 people in the chat. I thank y'all, man. And then, of course, we had goofballs, you know what I mean, coming in here talking about I'm a racist. I'm not a racist. Well, I should be, but I'm not. From the hurt and the pain, I'm 56 years old, so I should be from the experience, but I'm not. But I'm not. So I think that, you know, this show was created for to tell the truth and shame all the liars. This channel was based on Angel Reese being picked on, and I'm going to continue to up my baby goat and uplift that. I thank all of my people and all my family that came up in here and y'all rocked with me out. Y'all, listen, y'all rocked out with me. I'm grateful. And I'm honored, but I got to get along and keep going. For Mother's Day, I got to go get my wife some flowers. And, you know, y'all, I'm just saying, man, it is what it is. And, hey, happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers. Hey, and to those young ladies that's in the chat that don't have any children, but do have mothers. Happy Mother's Day to y'all mothers and brothers. Happy Mother's Day to y'all mothers, man. It's Mother's Day. Go out with your people. Celebrate with your people. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. And I leave as I came with another banger. But first, Turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. Share this channel, like and subscribe. If you have not subscribed to this channel, listen, man, rock out with me because we have fun. I engage with my chat. I love my chat. My chat holds me down, and this is actually the way it's supposed to go down. Bars. Brother Van Bars. Yeah. Look, hey, tune in. We about to call the game. You know what I mean? Later on. We don't know what team. I know it's Mother's Day for Sister Keisha. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the work and see what I need to do. Listen, y'all, team winning for Dallas Wings, putting on a show. I'm just saying, what a good job the Paige Beuckers did yesterday.
Yeah, them my own.
We are.
You see it?